What's going on, everybody? I'm Brian, and welcome to the WBRG BTV, Brian's Technical Videos, where we work on customer bikes, show you step by step what needs to be done. If you're wanting to get your bike worked on here at BTV, top link below. Let's get to work. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of BTV. I am Brian, and today we have a 2014 Victory Hammer here for a very simple oil change and safety inspection. Not a whole lot of description going on this morning, except for our oil change kit. I do believe this was purchased on Amazon, link below. Comes with 4.5 quarts of oil, filter, and all of the crush washers that you'll need to do your oil change. And now we're gonna get to it. Okay, now the drain plug, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it under here, is actually an Allen. All right, drain plug is a 6mm Allen. Now I've already run the engine for probably about 5-7 minutes, so it's nice and warm to the touch. You don't want to scald yourself with the oil, but you do want it to be warm enough to flow out of the engine easily. So before I slide this drain pin in, just gonna crack that loose. I'm going to go ahead and pull this filter off, and then as the oil's draining, I'm going to go ahead and check a bunch of stuff on it. Okay, all right. Now while our engine oil is draining, I'm going to go ahead and set the tire pressures, take a look at the brake pads, the drive belt, slack. Brake pad wear, if you can see, not sure, but still plenty of room left on the wear bars on the front brake pads. The rear brake pads look almost new. Drive belt feels nice. Make sure all the pegs have their pins and locks in them so nobody's feet go flying off. All right, looks like we're just about done dripping out here. Time to put the drain plug back in. Now our Victory oil change kit comes with a filter and a new crush washer for this drain plug. There are also a secondary crush washer and an O-ring that are for some of your older Victories that have, I believe there's a small pickup filter that you can remove and inspect, but this particular bike doesn't have one on it, so these we don't need. And then as per usual, we're going to put our filter on no more than hand tight. Now hand tight means not just snugged on, but really as tight as you can make it with your hands. Okay, now you just want it to seat, and then maybe an eighth of a turn, maybe a little bit more. You don't want to really go crazy tightening your drain plug. It has a copper washer there to take some of that squish, but you definitely don't want to over tighten them. So let me just get this out of the way for now. So now Victory engine oil is a semi-synthetic, which means it's a mineral grade oil mixed with a full synthetic oil. Don't short yourself on your oil. If you give it, 30-60 seconds fully inverted like this, you'll get that last ounce or so out of your bottle. We got 3 quarts in this thing right now. I am now going to fire it up just for a second to get oil pumped through the system, fill the oil filter, and so we can add and set our level. That should be plenty to get everything circulated. Okay, let's take a look at our oil level. We're probably still going to need to add maybe a quart or so. Now when the dipstick's in and the engine's running, the oil is splashing around in there, so it's not going to show correct on your pipe. Not going to show correct on your dipstick. So you remove it, clean it, reinsert it. Again, these have to be screwed all the way back in to check the oil level properly. And we are at the add 1 quart below the low line. So we're going to put 1 more quart in this, and we should be, if not right on, really close. And we are right there at the full line. Looks pretty nice. So our 2014 Victory Hammer oil change is complete. They do give you an extra half a quart of oil that I'm guessing you may need in between oil changes in case there's any sort of oil burn off or anything, but it's always nice to have a little bit of extra. We have our tire pressure set, brakes look good, belt tension looks good. I'm going to bring this thing down. We're going to take a look at all the lights, make sure everything's working right, and we'll be all set with our bike for today. Brake light. See if the blinkers will work here. Okay, we got blinking blinkers now. All right, horn. Kill switch. All right, thanks everyone for sticking around for another episode of BTV. I'm Brian. This is our 2014 Victory Hammer. Thanks for watching.